My issue is with one man, Parvin the Boss. Let's be clear, Parvin, you are the only problem here. You are manipulating, you are trying to hide behind all these other things. Let's make it very clear, I have no issue with anyone else other than him. Parvin, you are creating these problems. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's talk straight. Let's actually pick up the phone call from me. Or let's actually sit down and have a meeting. We both live in Mumbai, and let's sort this out, because this has gone beyond a joke. It is ridiculous. Stop trying to interfere with my reputation and Chetna's career.
Let's take a look at some of the responses from Ryan, Bowen, and Chetna clarifying this situation where they're basically being blacklisted from Indian arm wrestling from the Pro Panja League owner. And they left a lot of comments on my recent video on this topic, so I want to review some of this. Another thing I thought was interesting is that Pradeep had a scheduled live stream in which he was going to talk about this topic, Pro Panja and Ryan Bowen and Chetna, but he did not do the stream. It was scheduled for earlier today. So I thought that was kind of interesting. We'll see if he actually speaks out about this and situation, what's going on, if he gives some clarification, because I know he's has some ties with the organization. So that would be curious to hear what he would have to say. But let's take a look at the comments here. So I pinned one of these comments from Ryan. Parvin has created this directive to try to destroy Chetna's career. This notice gives him a reason to ban Chetna. She deserves none of this. She is completely innocent. She deserves her chance to represent India proudly on the world stage. She is no longer under a contract. She is free to compete wherever she wants. We have nothing against this organization, PAFI or PPL, Pro Panja League. Only an issue with Parvin, who has directly implied to Chetna he will destroy her career if she did not leave me and return to PPL. That sounds very manipulative and toxic. That sounds crazy. I'm here in India for one reason only, to marry Chetna. I am not here to interfere with any arm wrestling scene or grow myself Indian arm wrestling fans. I'm simply here because I love Chetna and have promised her parents I would protect her always, says Ryan. So here's another comment from 7 hours ago. There is this guy with an account named Mark Skigera. He is the one commenting everywhere in this post. He talks about Ryan's past. His past cannot decide whether he's right or wrong in this matter. One moment he will say the notice is against Ryan and not Chetna, and the next moment he tells Chetna, you are not a part of PPL. He himself does not know what he's saying. So then she says, Ryan and mine biggest crime was deciding to be together no matter what. That's all. That was from Chetna. That dude cannot stop making bad decisions, says this person, although I don't really see where he's at fault for anything in this situation, unless there's something that happened behind the scenes that I'm not aware of. Maybe Pradeep knows, something like that. But I mean, to me, it seems like just another, control freak owner of a league who's trying to enact control over the arm wrestling scene in that region. That's what it seems like to me. Bowen deserves all the shit he gets for siding with GVW. I mean, to be fair, he can decide to compete wherever he wants. Although, yeah. Why does controversy follow Ryan Bowen around all the time? Because of people like this, arm wrestling will never grow in India. Trying to ban someone from arm wrestling in the country, or even doing any collabs with any athletes from different regions. For example, Ryan Bowen was just in, I think, Mizoram, which is like a region in India in the east. And he did some training with the Dennis, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he did some training with a lot of the arm wrestlers there. I mean, what could be wrong with going around and training in different regions? Trying to ban someone from doing that, to me, that's pretty crazy. I mean, maybe there's something he did behind the scenes, or Chetna, that I don't know about, but to me it seems pretty crazy what's going on. Let's review some more comments here. LOL, what is happening behind the scenes with Ryan Bowen? He seems to be a hate magnet. Why does Ryan Bowen always have a target on his back wherever he goes if he's innocent? He is the engine of Indian arm wrestling, the Parvin guy. How does he manage to get in trouble with everything and everyone? Tom, why don't you cover Arm Wrestling Australia's official post where they showed their support for PAFI and not Ryan Bowen? Yeah, so I did see that, and in the comments, Ryan commented, wow, didn't even reach out to me to talk. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't know. Like I said, like maybe there's something that happened behind the scenes, but my like perception of it is like Ryan has just been going around in India arm wrestling and having a good time, and somehow he's getting banned. Like that just sounds crazy. Why was he banned from WAF? And that was from Zlati in 2019. So he wasn't banned for drugs. All competitors received a 12-month ban. Okay, because Igor Mazurenko, his organization was, I guess, not in good standing with WAF. They have a beef. Punjabi Engan, says this person. Ryan is back. Rip Levan. Pajits being Pajits, says this person. Banned by Indian Engan. Training with someone cannot be a crime. Don't talk about intentions. We did nothing wrong. Yeah, that's for sure. As far as like training with someone, that cannot be. That's ridiculous. You're gonna ban someone for training with athletes in a country? It doesn't make sense. We did nothing wrong. We are arm wrestlers, and we will arm wrestle. Those who think bad about it, their minds are full of dirt, not ours. Their every move might have intentions behind them, not ours. Ryan is in India because of me, and he will stay there, and no one can stop that. End of story. Yeah, so who knows if there's any other context behind the scenes, but to me it just seems kind of ridiculous getting them banned for training with athletes in different regions of India, or I guess having some influence. Maybe they're jealous of Bowen's influence, being that he does have a pretty big voice in the arm wrestling scene for sure, as he's been around for a while, and he's definitely known worldwide on social media in the arm wrestling scene. So yeah, who knows what's going on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section.